Hey y'all, what's going on? It is Monday. It is 8:38. It's all good. But what's most important is that it is time for conversations with Teresa. What's going on, my peoples, my fam, my yeah, all y'all. I'm so excited to be here. It's been a great day. I'm hoping that you guys had a great day. I am excited to be here with you tonight. I'm excited to talk about, some things just get on your mind. And for whatever reason, I don't know who this is for, but I just had this thing in my head about regret, the subject of regret, and again, I'm not even sure why, but it popped in my head, it stayed in my head. So I was like, I guess this is what I'm supposed to be talking about tonight. So welcome to Conversations with Teresa. I'm glad you tuned in. I'd love for you guys to comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from, whether it's right in the area, whether it's another state. It's always great to have you. So talking about regret, we're not even going to be here that long today. It'll be a little shortened, but it was just something I really wanted to bring to the table. We all have regrets from one thing to another, right? I think about like when I was younger. uh I should have tried out for that not cheerleading, no, nobody was throwing me up anywhere, but it could have been like a sports team or something like that, or maybe asking somebody out on a date, or maybe I regret all the chocolate cake I had at my niece's birthday party yesterday. It was really, really good, but I really had too much of that. From big to small, we all have regrets. They're all going to come our way. And I'm curious, what are some of yours? I'm sure that you have different things from the day to the week to the month to the minute to the hour. There's a lot of things that come our way. But one of the things I was thinking about, I came to realize is that regret, regret alone is not a very useful emotion. Like when I think about regret, and again, just that concept, oh, I wish I coulda, woulda, da da da, whatever, whatever. A lot of times for me, it makes me freeze up and it makes me stop doing the very thing that I was trying to do in the first place. So maybe, I was trying to only have so many calories and then I ate that all that really delicious cake. And then I'm like, well, you know what? I might as well just eat some more, or I blew it. So let me just stop doing that. And what happens is that it can play this really sad, depressing song over and over in our heads. It messes with us, it messes with our mind, it messes with our emotion. And it not only stops us in the moment, but it will, if we listen to it long enough, it'll stop us from taking that next opportunity. No matter how amazing it is, somebody could say, listen, you know what? If you just, I don't know, take this magic pill or, work out 5 days, you're going to lose this amount of pounds. And I'd be like, I tried that before. And all that song is just playing in our head, right? So regret alone, it just leaves me sad. It leaves me discouraged and maybe even just scared. And who needs that? I definitely don't need any of that in my life. And so when you think about regret, there's really like two types of regret that we face, right? I could say, man, I regret that I bought that car. And I do remember there was a car that we bought and it seemed good at the time. And then so much headache, I can't even tell you. Like, the people, once we signed everything, they like stopped taking our phone call. They didn't give us the stuff out of the old car. Like it was like a mess for years. So upset that I bought that car. So I could think about it like I regret that I did that, or I could look at it as remember in Forrest Gump, and Forrest probably mistakenly bought all this Apple stock. You could be like, oh man, I regret that I didn't buy this stock when it was like super cheap and I could have been like sitting on some good stuff, right? So it's really two. It's really I regret what I did do or I regret what I didn't do. And the reality is that it's the things that we didn't do that are usually heavier, right? It's like, oh, again, that stock, right? I wish I was in that mindset of buying some Apple stock when I thought it was, I didn't think anything about a stock anyway, but you know what I mean? So thinking about that, I was thinking, what if we make regret useful? So instead of keeping it in a negative, let's change our mind. Let's do a mind shift and think about, all the different thoughts and feelings that come from regret. So, for example, we can think about it as what did I learn from this? Or what can I learn from this if I do it? What information did I get from that thing? You know, what do I now know to look out for? What will I no longer waste my time doing or start doing or stop doing or whatever? It's all great information. But if we stay in just the regret alone, then we've just stopped ourselves from moving forward. So I think about for a long time, just in my life, I lived in the fear of the unknown. I didn't want to take risk. I didn't want to try new things. I didn't want to go new places. And some of the things that I thought it was like, well, what if I don't like it? What if it tastes nasty? What if I fail? But I'm scared to do it. All of those things came to mind. And then it made me start thinking, but the opposite is true as well. What if I love it? What if it tastes so good? What if I actually succeed in it? And what if that thing empowers me to do something else? And I love the second scenario way better than I love the first one. I don't even love the first one. I don't even like the first one. But that's where, we tended to be, or this is where I tended to be for too long in my life. And so I want to share with you this video. It's a video that I saw. Well, I'll give you the backstory later, but this video that came up, and hopefully my tech is going to work out well. And I'll I'll talk when it comes up, I'll kind of talk you through it. But it's one of those things that really just changed the way that I saw things, the way that I go about things now. I'm absolutely a different person, and I attribute it to this video being like the light switched on. There was a lot of things in between that kind of led up to it. I was ready when this video showed up to make that switch, but I really want to share it with you today. And yeah, let's go ahead and try it. Hopefully, you can see it well. There's not a sound, so I'm just gonna walk you through it, and hopefully this works out really well. As you can see, it's this lioness. The lioness is the one who really does the hunting, right? And so look at all of these, whatever that animal is, right? All these things are going on, and you see her, right? And she's just like, okay, should I give her for that one? Should I? Okay, that no, no, that one's not good enough. All right, wait, no, maybe the next one. Nope. Okay, I'm almost. No, not that one. All right, I'm waiting. Yeah, okay, I'm about to, and I'm almost ready. I'm getting my legs ready to go. Right, I, and look, this lion just comes in. He's like, forget all that. Right? He's just like, all these opportunities just ran by you. And that's what I was thinking when I saw that. There are so many opportunities that had come my way, whether it was in the form of a new job, whether it was just a new opportunity, whether it was trying something new, going somewhere different, or just changing my mind about things. There have been so many opportunities that have come my way and still come my way now. But for the majority of my life, I was that lioness. For the majority of my life, I was just waiting for the perfect scenario. I was waiting for me to feel a certain way. I was waiting for me to get ready. I was always getting ready. And then someone else would come and just take it. And I'd be like, oh man, then I would regret it. And I watched all these other people doing the things that they really wanted to do. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my life. I absolutely, even when I was doing that, I there's so much about my life that I feel fully blessed in and fully just thankful and grateful. But then I looked at that video and I was like, oh man, there was a lot more that I could have, right? If I stayed in regret alone, I would have stayed in the I could have done this. I wish I would have done that. And now what I do is just really look at it and say, all right, I might be scared, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to, whatever it is, I'm going to try it and not be afraid. Like there's nothing to be afraid of. What if I did something and it didn't taste good? The world wouldn't end, right? I just tried something else. Or what if, you know, again, like I was scared, again, the world wouldn't end. It just means that I have an opportunity to learn something new. And I wanted to share that video because I really hope that you don't live in the regret stage as long as I did. I hope that you can take that video or what I'm saying or just a mind shift change and say, you know what? I'm done with that. I don't need to be there. Regret doesn't do anything for me, right? But what's waiting on the other side is phenomenal. So I'm really hoping that this helped, that you had, again, a mind shift change. And it's really the things that I really want to do in regards to coaching. That's what I do. I want to help you to get from one place to another. Maybe there's been something that's been holding you back. And usually it's us, right? It's usually something that it's in our mind. It's some mind shift that we need to change. It's some push that we may need. I'm not sure, whatever it is, let me help you. All right. In whatever way I can. I definitely have a lot to share. And I love it. I really love getting people from A to B. It's fun, it's exciting, it's encouraging, it's empowering. And who wants to stay stuck? Don't be that lioness. Go on and get your prey. Get what you're supposed to get. And your life is going to be phenomenally different. All right. I'll walk with you. Let's do it together. I look forward to seeing you guys again. I'm appreciative that you signed in, that you checked in. And again, leave some comments. Let me know if this helped you. It is great. So have an amazing night. You guys are phenomenal, and we'll see you soon.
Get your leaders on the road to success. Hey there, decision makers, looking to level up your team's leadership skills? The Leadership Edge Bootcamp is the answer. Join me for a powerful training program that empowers new managers with the tools and confidence they need to excel. Led by yours truly, Teresa, this bootcamp offers 10 sessions of interactive discussions, role-playing, exercises, and self-reflection activities focused on honing essential leadership skills. From understanding the responsibilities of a manager to mastering communication, team building, and personal leadership style. Our program sets your managers for success in any situation. I'll also help them create personalized action plans for putting their new skills into action and providing ongoing resources for continuous growth. Encourage your emerging leaders to seize the opportunity. The Leadership Edge Bootcamp will take your team's performance to the next level. I think you're ready to make this happen. Sign up now and unlock your team's leadership potential right here, right now.